I'm on my way into the chanterelle spot, and it hasn't rained too much. I think we've got a quick sprinkle, so I don't know if any of the chanterelles are going to be ready or not, but I definitely think there's still going to be some that are going to be ready, because I left a few that were not, I wouldn't say borderline, but like give them a day or two and they would have been ready. But for like the 5 dozen that I saw, I don't think there's going to be quite too many to pick, so I might have to come back another 4 or 5 days after this, hopefully maybe a rain, and come back and pick the rest. But I'm on my way in now. We'll see what we can get to find. Hopefully the mosquitoes don't carry me off, or the heat doesn't pass me out. So stick with us, guys, and we'll get to you. I just want to clarify right now, by no means am I a mushroom expert on this, alright? If you go out off this video and go shrooming, that's on your own. I'm no expert. Well, guys, I just came across quite a few. Mosquitoes are starting to get bad, but I just found quite a few nice chanterelles. Quite a few. I'm definitely going to get a bag full now. Seems like they're really liking these beech trees. But I'll show you guys here real quick. So I got a whole bunch right here. Got more right there. And there's about another 15, 20 of them over there. I got some more right in here. So let's get picking, because this is going to be a good day now. These ones are kind of older, but they'll still be good eating. So we're definitely going to have a pile now. This is what happens when if you guys find some early, just start picking, and looking. So you never know when these things are going to come out. So more time you spend in the woods, deer scouting and everything, the more likely you're going to find some. I got a lot of people that love these, so we're gonna make a pile. Guarantee you. There's quite a few big ones in this group. There are some that are definitely older. There's some that are definitely not as hydrated as what they should be. But we're definitely gonna get a pile here. With how many that are in this spot, I ain't too worried about overpicking. My other spot, like I said, it had quite a few, but this spot's definitely got a lot more. And these are definitely all nice chanterelles. So, not the bright orange like those ones are over that way. So I'd assume these ones are getting just about too old, but they're still good to pick. Maybe just a hair dehydrated, but looking really good now. That one's got a slug on it, it'll come off. But we're looking good, boys. Looking good. I wouldn't call this the mother lode by any means, but I don't know, because I don't pick these too often. But I figured while I'm out here deer scouting, might as well. I tell you what, found quite a few. These are gonna take a while, guys. But that's good. Ain't a bad thing. Oh, got one. I think I'm just gonna start carrying this bag around with me. I got a little pile going on in there, but not too much. But now we're gonna be doing real good. Adding these to the bag. What I like doing to try and find chanterelles, at least in my spot, I live in northeast Ohio, it's really flat. So the spot that I picked out, it's kind of thick in here, And what I mean by thick is there's a lot of like 1 to 2 inch, maybe even smaller trees, because this got logged out about I'd say 30 years ago. I mean, if you take a look around, there's not too many trees that are like this big. But if you can find kind of the higher spots that are near swamps where it's still going to be moist, like right here. And I don't know if beech trees have anything to do with it. I just know these woods have a lot of beech trees. But I tend to find them around big beech trees like this one. I don't know if that's a coincidence or not, but I'll find them where in the end of July, where it's getting to be kind of that real spotty, raining but not raining type deal. That's where the swamps or the vernal pools that only come in so often, I tend to find these at or around. Because I'm right, there's a big vernal pool right here that's almost always underwater. But right now it isn't because it's the dead of July. But every time it rains, these high mounds that are near that stay more moist than if I'm just on a giant ridge that doesn't have any water near it. Or I say ridge, but I just mean like an elevated spot in your woods or whatnot. And then like it kind of loops around on the backside here, and then you got the higher spot, and then right on the other side of this is real moist again. And these spots tend to be, I found, great for these. And also we're a spot where you can get, notice how there's a decent amount of sun popping around through here. Notice that they don't really like the full-blown shade too much, but that's just where I tend to find them in my spot. It's different for every freaking place. I could go 10 minutes down the road and it could be a whole different ball game. So, but tell you what, definitely found a lot here. So wish I had my phone. I sadly don't, because almost stepped on one. That one's a little too far gone. Because I'd really like to mark this spot, but it was almost dead, so I left it on my charger back home. But that's alright. I'm sure I can find this place in this set of woods again. Some great shrooms right there. Great to eat. Great to eat. Quite a few of them too. More for the bag. This is the first cluster. I got a couple that are too far gone through there. Got some more over here. They're still part of this first cluster. Oh, I just spotted some more. A little farther away. Not too much. But 3 more. Oh, there's another small one right there. I'll leave him. You always want to leave, whenever you're shrooming, some shrooms, or like the ones that you're going after, behind, so they can still multiply and still come up next year. Still have a lot come up. So notice how I'm pinching the bases. I ain't pulling them from the ground. Figured I'd do it just like I'm morel hunting. Gotta watch where I step here. There's a couple more scattered over on the other side of this big beach. Another one. There you go. Here's a nice one. 2 coming up. Tend to notice that they come up, it seems like, at one stem, but there'll be 2 of them like that off of one base. So, oh wow, there's a lot more over here than what I thought. Oh boy, yeah, I got more work cut out for me. That's a nice one. There you go. How many I collect A lot of them through here. A lot. Tell you what, the people that I know that eat these, they're gonna have a heyday. I'm not too much of a mushroom eater myself, but I like giving them to people that like them if I can't have them. I will eat a couple, not too much. Make really good omelets or something. More in the bag. I mean, they're scattered all throughout here. I mean, there's a lot too that I'm gonna be leaving. So, one thing you gotta watch out for these guys, if you don't pull their base, they're very stringy. So, they can fall apart on you kind of easy when you're trying to just pinch them from the base if you don't have a knife. You can definitely see that a lot of these aren't growing too well because we haven't had too much rain, but they're still coming up because it's just the right time of the year, and at least where I'm at, and they're still gonna come up even though it's kind of dry out. Might not look the best, but they still taste the same. what you're going after. I mean, they're scattered everywhere in this spot. Just keep adding them to the bag. Definitely gonna have a freaking bag full. Like I said, guys, once you find a mushroom that's up, same thing goes for morels, chickens, pheasant backs, hen of the woods. You find one up early than normal, chances are they're gonna be up in a lot of other spots, and you need to start getting out before they're too far gone. So, I mean, there's just a lot of smaller ones that I'm gonna be leaving behind. Which, I mean, I'm still gonna pick some of these smaller ones, but because I'm probably not gonna come back to this spot this year, so I'll get them while I can. But definitely, say I've already got a third of a bag. I'm about halfway at this spot, so we'll see. We'll see at the end here. Another nice jointed pair here. Sure, with how I'm scattering around here, I'm sure I'll find some more going back over them. I just don't see that they're a couple feet away. I mean, I still got a good 20 over there and a good mess of them here. So I'm definitely gonna have a bag full when I leave. That's a nice one. Little toad. Look at that little guy. Alright. That's a nice one. Just put them in the bag, drop them down. Another guy. Oh, well, I'll take that, I guess. Into the bag. bag. Into the bag. There's another one. I don't even think I've gotten to the big cluster yet. Yeah, this is definitely, this is the first patch I saw. As you guys can see through the camera, they're just really tight right in here. So start at one end, start picking through. We could do this a lot faster with if I had two hands, but I want you guys to learn and do the best. Or I'm just an average guy doing average things. I mean, there's a lot of them out here that are just right in this group that are real nice. So I'd say I'm probably at half a bag now. I've still got 20 some more to go right in this spot. Maybe probably more. Definitely more. I mean, that's beautiful right there. That's beautiful. Dang, skeeters are annihilating my back right now. Watch where you step so you don't crush any. Keep right on picking. See, small, but like I said, really good. I'm probably not going to be back to this spot. I left quite a few that are kind of scattered about, that are kind of smaller too, so. Get some more in there. Another one. Another one. Well, I have to do a lot of editing, but that one's kind of rotten on the side, little guy. That one's good though. It'll be worth it. Whew. There's a lot in here. Hurt my back from bending over so much. God dang. Couple more. Oh, come on now. I mean, I've got quite a bit in that bag already. I've still got a whole little bunch here to go. So, picking and tossing in. Pick and put in. Nice cluster. Ooh, that was a heck of a base. There you go. There's a nice one underneath that mayapple right there. It'll be a longer video, but definitely got a lot of chanterelles here. Oh, I stepped on it. Ah, that was a nice one too. We'll still eat. Ain't too bad. I mean, I'm just really piling it in, so. Definitely got enough battery life though, so probably gonna pick these and see what I can find on the way out again. That'll be all she wrote, probably. Oh, there's one. Come on now. Oh yeah, it's a good, at least 3 pounds of mushrooms, probably more. Another one. There's one. Some older ones that are kind of falling apart. A couple more. Trying to make this go as quick as I can for you guys. Alright, if I find any more, oh, I just did. Oh, there's another one. Oh, there's a smaller group, but I'll leave that one right there. Keep them. Here's a nice one. That's a really nice one. Alright, I definitely got probably just over half a bag of chanterelles there. If I find any more stragglers around here, I'll let you guys know. This is one heck of a spot though. I'm definitely going to look around, see if there's any more coming up here. I'm probably going to head back to my car right after this, but that's a lot of chanterelles. Alright guys, find any more, I'll let you know. A few more right here. Leave that little guy. Another one right here. Like I said, they're just kind of scattered about. Right into the bag. Another one. Couple more in the sun I couldn't really see until I got kind of closer to them. Oh, put them in the bag. Another one. Oh, I'll break it with the stick. Into the bag. Couple of stragglers. Didn't take too long. Oh, there's another one. Alrighty guys, so I went across from where I was to another ridge that I could see through the trees. And I didn't find too many, but this is more what they're supposed to look like. It's real, no, they're kind of drying out, but a real more darker orange color, like this one. This one's good to pick. But real darker orange color, bigger too. Another two over here. There we go. Well, that one got eaten a little bit by a mole, it looks like, but some more for the bag. Alrighty guys, so I'm back at my car. I have my fish scale. We're going to see how much this bag weighs. Final total, 2 pounds, 7 ounces. I don't know how much the bag itself weighs, and I'll get to that another time, but I'd say I probably have about 2 pounds of chanterelles, which is a real good day, and family members and family friends definitely going to be happy with this. So that's the final total for right now, minus the bag. I'll do it at a little later time today, or maybe tomorrow, how much the bag weighs, but as of right now, see you guys. Stay tuned for the next one.